Hey, look, this your boy AB Steph. We back on Off the Top. And we got a special guest tonight. My boy Kane.
What's up? You already know what it is. It's your boy Campaign, man. Tell on now.
We locked in tonight. We got the boy Braylon back on here.
It's your boy B Swearing Chop. You know, we here with Off the Top. Let's go.
Tonight, we speaking on social media versus real life.
I feel like that social media shit is only catching all your ups, especially if you're not showing your downs in there. So all you seeing is somebody's life glorified. You're not seeing what they actually going through.
Yeah, they send all the highlights. They ain't
You feel
seeing all
me?
that.
They might post every Friday with bands, but they're not showing Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday where they have nothing. You feel me?
That's real shit.
You never gonna post no bad shit when it happen. You never go, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
but there's some people out there that do.
When your car get towed or some shit like that. Or when you get that eviction. You ain't talking about that real shit. You feel me? We all know that. But you know what I'm saying? We won't talk about the rainy days.
But see, at the same time though, like I go by a thing of like a high conscious thinker, and like once you at that level of thinking, it's like you can't unknow shit.
You can't be so damn gullible to certain shit.
You can't. So you gotta accept shit for what it is and be real on everything. So it's just like, why are people not hip to that shit? Why are people thinking that that's how they live 24/7?
See, I feel like it's what people want people to think. It's like a mask. They just look this one way, so I want you to think everything operate like this.
Bruh,
but that shit ain't that.
It's all perception, bro.
I feel like people use social media to glorify themselves as a person. Like, that shit is really a drug. It's people out there who really is just too deep into that shit.
So, alright.
Especially if you ain't making no money.
What y'all think? What's one good thing about social media that you can say?
Bro, you can make hella bread.
Yeah, hella bread. You can advertise yourself, definitely.
It's about your mindset and what you're using it for.
Right, facts. Now, what's one bad thing about it?
Addiction, bro. Like bro said, it's a rabbit hole.
It's a drug,
like,
bro.
It never end the feed. It keep going. You refresh that bit. You know what I'm saying? And that's the same thing that go for a lot of the social media. TikTok, you know how they be on that TikTok shit. They love that TikTok.
Yeah, I don't really got TikTok, but Twitter, I be seeing that shit from other social media apps. You feel me?
Yeah, social media run the world for real. Like that's just what it is. You can utilize that shit for good. Shit, you utilize that shit for bad. You can fuck up some shit with it.
If you're in a relationship, that shit is never good. That shit always break up your relationship.
That's what relationships gotta understand. Like you can't let social media control the relationship. Social media, 9 times out of 10, it didn't create the relationship. You know what I'm saying? So how is that shit right to set rules by?
But then again, it's kind of hard to say because then what if you met somebody on social media?
Yeah.
Rather
than
in real life, you feel me?
Right, because your perception of them is what you see on social media.
Right, exactly.
Now my boy's off the camera, because the boy's scared of the camera tonight. What's your take on it, Trap?
I feel where y'all coming from when y'all say that social media is used to push a false pretense upon people. Like, people run the social media as a
validation. Like, that's just to getting the likes. You get
not even as a validation. Just as a runaway.
A lot of people get it mixed up in their head because a bunch of men and women think social media is used for self-love and all this, just posting all that shit. All that shit
dopamine. It's that dopamine you get from a like. You get what I'm saying? Bro. You see that notification, it's like, oh yeah, goddamn.
It just like you done something, you accomplished.
It make you feel.
I feel you.
That shit damn me like a high. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
exactly.
It makes you that high because you like, I done conquered that.
So sometimes people don't even realize, like, sometimes I'll be somewhere in public, I'll put my phone down, right? Because I'm that type of person. I put my phone down. Sometimes I leave my phone in the car, right? And I'm just looking at everybody. Everybody got their head in their phone. Yeah, and I'm like, damn, like, nobody ain't paying attention to nothing.
It's like we living in a matrix like this bitch.
I swear to God, that shit crazy. It was literally like everybody had their shit on autopilot. Like,
you gotta disconnect,
literally just walking,
bro.
like,
every once in a while, bro. Every once in a while, it's good to just disconnect from your phone, bro. Like leave your phone somewhere, set it aside, bro. Like, for real, it's good, bro. You won't even really miss it, man. Like, it's so much other shit to do, bro.
Yeah, you don't be missing shit at
all.
all.
If you really focused on some shit, though, bro, like, you don't miss it, bro.
Really?
I be talking crap. I be like, man, a female can't even get on. If a female wake up and can't even get on social media, she'll literally make her day and not even be thinking about it. Calling around to her friends, asking, "Can you get on this app? What's going on?" And by the time you done woke up, you know, doing everything you do, but trying to figure out why your shit not working, it's the time done passed. You ain't made no money.
You feel me?
You feel me? Like,
you wasted time.
You wasted time.
Real shit.
and a thought process, to be real.
That's real shit. Oh God. We also gonna touch on financial advice. All right, tell me in on this. As a person in their early teens or early 20s, whatever it may be, even early 30s, what would you say would be some smart financial moves to make that you think?
I've always heard a man with 10 bands just sitting and a man that has 10 bands working will always be better. Because 10 bands is not going to be able to buy what you could tomorrow or what you could today with 10 bands. Everything's going to keep going up. You feel me?
Right. If you investing in anything, you got to take your loss before you take your win.
I don't even know if I'll put my money anywhere. It's unpredictable. You know what I'm saying? I like things that are certain.
If I was a person that had to start from zero, from scratch,
from the bottom,
I would get me a job. I'd get me a job, something that's like, you know, every week pay. I'd save my money till I get to a certain point to where I can invest some of that money into whatever I know that's gonna, you know,
accumulate some money,
bring me back more money. Pay your bills, put up the rest.
Anybody got their own opinions to give, just comment underneath the video. Let us know how you feel about relationships. And if it's fair or not, let me know how y'all feel. That's pretty much it.
I cut off my L's. I won't trust these niggas for talking.